Good day, my friend. My name is Audrey. My friend Mr. Guthan, who interested in a language, him come from Scotland, and him asked me to tell him about how me still a talk Jamaican when me there in the country for so long. Now, me speak other language, but Jamaica still there with me. Me there since in England since 1962 when me was a little picnic. And when we reach, one of the things we find out say, oh, everybody talk different. Me born and grown in Jamaica up to 6 years old, and me never know say anything is different from the way me I talk. That's how me talk, don't it? And then one day, when we come and we see the baby and the cat, me say, if a mama baby that, and everybody laughs, so me think, I wonder if I say it wrong. And so, since me little bit, me still listen to how people talk. And the English did sound different from the way me did speak. And so little by little me learn. I mean, we did read books, so in the book it write English, and we taught the way it write in the book. But the same way, you don't pronounce it the same way. Anyway, me did stay true to Jamaican because me did like the sound of the language, it feel good. And one day me find a book where Louise Bennett write the poem them, and me did love Louise Bennett because when we did little, my brother did used to play and turn on the radio, and we used to laugh and joke when Louise and Ron come on the radio. And it did remind me of home when we read the book. Anyway, when we read the book, and it sweet me and the family, the poem them, we did say, we would like to teach Jamaican, and them laugh. And so all the time when we take Jamaican seriously, them think it's funny. And so, me there in England, and me listen to language, me read plenty book, and me did like the sound of language from time. And so me learn to speak different language. And me learn to speak the French and the Spanish. And me did interested in the way language them run, so me did think one day me must learn to speak the African languages because that's my root. But me come to discover say, well, the way me talk have my root, Jamaican language are my root. And then when we find out a little more, we find out say Jamaican have a structure and a grammar. And then that did make sense to me because one of the things me find hard, and when we write big essay in English in a university, in the passage them write in the margin, syntax. Now, me never study good because we did like to read and we did like to talk, but me never like the grammar too much. So when them say about syntax, me did wonder, but then we find out say it's the word order. Me did know that already, but it's the word order. And that is the hardest thing to lose when you learn a language. And so me think, look how that stay a long time. Me did no Jamaican, no English, but me still don't automatically get the word order right. And then me think, say, when we learn language and when we teach language, that is the hardest thing we get wrong. And that word order must go deep in our brain. And me think, say, well, look how the language, the seed go deep in your brain. And one other thing we think about when people them get knocked on the head, you hear say, sometimes people talk all in a different language and they never learn. And I will say that we never get knocked on the head, but one time I dream in a French and it come out fluent. And I think, so how me learn to speak French in my dream and we can't speak so in a real life? So I think about how language go. Well, one of the things me and friend Blossom did always do at school, we did make joke and pretend we was mad at them. And look how we grow big, we said the other day. Look how we still a joke about we mad at them and we grow big. But when we talk about, when we go on like we mad at them, we're talking a Jamaican. And when we talk about some things we joke with, or when we're serious, we're talking a Jamaican. And me no say, it's like the the Jamaican come more easy when me relax or me feel something deep in me. It come just like me there home. Now, right now, me moved to a place in North Wales where remind me of home. So me wonder say if, because everything look like, to me, like Jamaica, they have plenty sea around. We have the mountain and plenty bush, and so me must feel that like me there home. And me wonder say if I see all them people are talking a them language, whether me feel say me more relaxed, and so Jamaican come more easy. Anyway, these are some thoughts about the language, because since a day, me writing more poetry, and the Jamaican is the first poetry that come to my mind. So the language go along, and the more me do, the more me talk, but me don't talk enough, so me have to go and live in a Jamaica to learn the sweetness of the language from the root one more time. Thank you.